Good morning, everybody. So, the presentation will be on lean construction in SME enterprises, especially in highways. And the background is that Highways England, which is building and maintaining highways in the UK, has an ambitious lean construction program, and they intend to save £250 million by year 2020. And this lean construction promotion is mostly through Tier 1 contractors, to some extent Tier 2. And that engagement happens mostly in three ways. Namely, firstly, there is a pain gain mechanism in the contracts. Secondly, there is a contractual obligation to use some lean construction techniques. And thirdly, contractors are assessed regarding their lean construction maturity, and I have the impression that continuous increase in maturity is one consideration when a contractor is selected. However, SME enterprises have been kind of behind these Tier 1 and 2 contractors, and there has been little contact from Highways England up to now with them. And now Highways England wants to look at this issue, how to promote in a better way lean to SME firms. So in general, lean construction deployment can be classified into three levels. First, the production centered, where we are mostly. Secondly, contractual and organizational arrangements. And thirdly, holistic initiatives covering all these two previous approaches. However, these have been criticized. One criticism is that there has been too much emphasis on the production level, but beyond that, it has been stated that the macro factors, industry level factors, have not been looked or changed. And with SMEs, these criticisms are in the literature presented in a few commonly found arguments. Firstly, SMEs are prone to variations in demand and do not have spare resources to invest. There is little trust between SMEs and their clients, that is contracting companies. The lean construction should integrate SMEs into the process, reducing the cost of all parties, not only large contractors. There is lack of belief that there would be mutual benefits in the supply chain improvement, and that there is a need for large clients' active support to improve SMEs. So, in view of this, this research tries to look what is the situation in the specific sector of highways construction in the UK. Are these general statements valid? And not only to look at what is the current situation, but also what should be done. So this research, funded by Highways England, is mixed method research. So there has been literature review, interviews with 20 managers from the supply chain, and from these 31 points for the current condition and 40 action items were distilled. And this presentation and paper is on this part. There will be a validation stage, which I will explain a bit later. So, which are the points for current condition? The text is too short, but just to give an impression what is the process: short working windows on site, hampers, LC, movement efforts. Delivery, infrastructure deployment is not an important parameter for the SMEs to win future contracts. Training, current infrastructure training mechanism thus covers basic infrastructure concepts. Project governance, focus of high it's not clear, but focus maybe of high-risk inland for infrastructure has been mostly on the tier 1 up to date, and similar arguments. Regarding future direction, so there's process, and these are action items. Lean techniques should be better extended to operations phase delivery, forming long-term alliances with the tier 1 for different projects. Training, SME clients should provide more support for training and staff employment in the SMEs. Project governance, SMEs would benefit from more direct contact with high-risk demand. As an overview, so most of the general statements in the literature were validated in this case. I'm not going through them anymore. However, there are sector-specific parameters like this short on-site working window in this sector, and then kind of a national situation of a bit broken, fragmented understanding on lean construction techniques. SMEs do innovation, but it's not called lean and it's not diffused. And also it was found that the situation has been stable. Similar characterizations have been there for 20 years or so. Regarding the future action points, so it was found that every part in the supply chain should do something, and the core action is to engage with SMEs directly, also from the high-risk inland part, to support, to have incentives, to provide training. The business case for lean construction should be demonstrated, and the benefits should be captured. So it is about training and governance of projects which come to the fore. So SMEs is an important part of construction, and we need to have better understanding how to promote lean construction in them. Here we have one initial attempt to reach this understanding, and this will be completed with a survey where these many points of the condition, present condition and action items are the basis, and they are hopefully validated. They are ranked regarding relevance and importance, and also how different stages in the supply chain view these conditions and action items. On behalf of Algan, thank you for your attention.
Setting up the example in 50 little time, so